Let us close our eyes for a moment. With deep love, let us remember God and His divine presence. Let us chant Om 3 times together. Sri Gurave Namaha.
Sri Gurave Namaha.
Sri Gurave Namaha.
Sri Gurave Namaha.
Sri Gurave Namaha. I bow to God, all pervading divinity. I bow to all the divine incarnations. I bow to all the masters of all times and places. I bow to my beloved Gurudev. I bow to the entire creation and to all of you. Good afternoon. If you read the Holy Bible, today is the day Jesus cleaned the temple. He went to the temple. In the temple he found people are sitting to change money. If you know little background, at that time there are two types of currencies. One currency by the Romans for the country, the other currency which was their traditional, it was only for the temple, inside the temple. So anybody who went to the temple to use money there has to change the Roman currencies into the traditional currency. So people are sitting with money and you have to change it. In my childhood I saw, when we visited Puri, roadside there are sitting people to change money. You can give bigger bill to get smaller bills or coins. You can put coins to give coins to the beggars. So they take little commission. And you know the story, Jesus shouted, threw the table upside down. And somebody asked me, was Jesus angry? However, during these holy days, his thought is in me. So that's why I told you what happened on Monday. We have been discussing this mantra, one mantra of the Upanishad, Isha Upanishad. Ishavashyam idam sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagat tena tyaktena bhunjitaha ma grudhaha kasyasvit dhanam. God is everywhere, God is everything. And we discussed, for our self-spiritual development, our own practice, to feel first the presence of God is within me. Then to remember I belong to God and God belongs to me. Through our meditation, through our spiritual discipline, this is the beginning. Then to expand our consciousness, which comes in course of time, to feel God's presence in others. They are not others, they are also part of me. We all are part of one, the completeness. The Vedic rishis, since time immemorial, we know long, long ago, which we don't know since when, but they describe this world is one family. This creation is one family. In Kathopanishad, this creation is described as one nest, eka nidam. This creation is one nest. You just think of one nest in which few birds are sitting together, one family. This creation is a nest, and we all are in one nest. When we say we all are, it is not only we the humans. It is not only the human fraternity or human brotherhood, it is universal fraternity, universal brotherhood, universal family. It means all living beings. We all are in one family. This morning I went for a walk, a little, not too long. While going to walk outside, I was also looking a little inside. First I thought it must be a chapel, then I found that it is written meditation in progress or something, keep silence or something is written. So I thought surely it is our poster. Then I looked inside, there was picture of St. Francis and his role for ecology. I remember once I was in Switzerland. Normally I don't go out. One day they told me there is one very ancient monastery which has been declared as the World Heritage Site by UNESCO. You can go and you can have some idea of how the monks lived during those days. So I went there. There was a guide who was taking few of us and showing everything, and they showed us a place where they took care of the sheep. They were rearing sheep. And then the guide asked us, this monastery, I don't know exactly, don't remember which in Catholicism there are different, like Gregorian, Franciscan, like this. So, which denomination exactly? But they are vegetarian. And this guide asked, tell, when they were vegetarian, why did they keep sheep? That's a simple question. But somebody said, maybe for wool, you need warm clothes for wool. I was quiet, I was just waiting for the reply from the guide. The guide took us to the library. The library has volumes and volumes, and it is made of, the books, volumes, they are made of the leather of the sheep. And it is written with pens, color. The books, textbooks are written. The purpose of telling this, when we think of one family, we have to take care of, we have to think of everything and everybody, not that I will think of myself alone. I am not me, I am not myself. I was happy to see in the Indian airports recently when I flew in February and March, 2-3 times I flew. It is written, one earth, one family, one dream. Can we think we belong to one family and we should have one dream? The dream is we all should be happy and prosperous, healthy, happy. We need a vision. The Vedic rishis had a very clear vision what type of life we all should live. And this is universal. It is not talking of any ism or any religion, nothing. And just to tell you, when Vedic rishis revealed this knowledge, at that time there was neither Christianity, nor Judaism, nor Islam, nor Buddhism, nor Jainism, nothing. So there was only humans or whoever. So, Isavasyam idam sarvam, to expand the vision from myself gradually to the family, to the society, to the earth, to the entire universe, slowly to expand. And that is the expansion of the heart through a loving and caring attitude of human consciousness, that I am not limited, I am not finite, I am this. Ishavasyam idam sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagat. Even in tiny insects, there is presence of God. In every living being, there is presence of God. Not only living being, anything we see, there is presence of God. That is why many people could not easily understand the people in India, they worship the tree, Tulsi plant, example. It is not worshipping Tulsi plant alone. Tulsi plant is a representative of all plants. It is a tiny shrub, you can keep it indoor, keep it near your entrance, but the message is to love every plant, there is presence of God. And if the plants will not survive, today when I went out to walk, I was looking at those big trees. I was so happy to see the trees, big trees. You just think how much they have struggled, the trees, to survive from storms, hurricane, and thunder, lightning, and for whom? You just think the trees live for everybody, not for itself. It lives for the earth, it lives for the environment, it lives for every living being. It dedicates its everything for the creation, everything. While living, even after living the life, dying, it dedicates everything. How sacrificing the tree is, but what about we? In the creation, if we think like this, we the human beings are very selfish. Self-centered, selfish. Today I was thinking that suppose God has given me one room, now I have encroached my neighbor's room at least for 2 hours every day. I'm encroaching. This is, the mind thinks, can we not be, one will tell what your table is too small. You need a bigger table. Then this thought came to me today. Even the bigger table will be small. I have a very big table in one of our ashrams. It is really big, but that has become small. Do you know why? Because when I start working, spreading book here, there, then it becomes, even the big table becomes small. It is, everything is here. It is not the table, it is not, we always want some justification for everything. But if we think, how much do we need? Isavasyam idam sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagat. It is said, when you live even in a small family, can you love each other? Not that we are family members, we all belong to God. God is ours and we are for God to expand, to love each other in that spirit of divinity, and then to move further. Tena tyaktena bhunjitha. How to live in this world? You live to enjoy. How can I enjoy if my health is not good? I have been to some people's house or homes where food is served, everything on silver plates, silver bowls, silver, everything silver. Thank God, till now I have not seen gold. I have heard that Lord Jagannath is offered golden plates, but I have not seen it. I have heard it, I have not seen it. I don't think it is practiced now. Whether you are served on silver plates or iron steel plate, or earthen plate, or banana leaves, or there was a sadhu about whom you can read in autobiography of Yogi. When Paramahamsa Yoganandaji met him in Kumbh Mela, Karapatriji, he mentions about two monks. One was Prajnanananda, a monk without eyesight, blind monk. Another was Karapatriji. He was Karapatri. Kara means the palms, the hands. Patra means the begging bowl. His hands were the begging bowls. Whenever he was hungry, he would go to some houses and stand in front of the house and beg food. Whatever they give in the palms, eat and drink water like this, wash your hand and go. Nothing even, no need of any pot or banana leaves or any other leaf, just to put food and eat. How can I enjoy if my mind is not happy? You see, when it is said, bhunjitha, you enjoy. If we want to enjoy, suppose I will enjoy food, I should have good digestive power. I will enjoy the company of my friends if my mind is happy, cheerful. I will enjoy again if my parents are well. Vineet will tell, how can you tell why I am not smiling when I lost my father, I lost. Jesus said, let the dead bury the dead, come and follow me. Have you read it? One young man came and told Jesus that I want to follow you. He said, come. He said, no, my father is dead, I have to go to participate. He said, let the dead bury the dead, come and follow me. Meaning is, it is not that you don't fulfill the responsibility and duty, don't be attached. What is happening? How can we be happy or enjoy? Suppose if, any family member is sick, unwell. There is a story of two brothers. The two brothers, they lived at two ends of the village, this end and that end. One brother was married and having quite a few children, a good big family. The other brother was not married, living alone, working. The unmarried brother thinks, my brother who is having his one earning member, such a big family, so many children, how they will be maintaining the family. What he does every night, in a big basket, keeps food, fruits, vegetables, this, that, and bringing the basket and taking the basket, nobody would know. And keeping in front door of the house, quietly leave the place. The other brother thinks, my brother who is living alone, what he would be eating? Nobody to cook, nobody to clean. So every night, with the help of his wife, preparing some food, carrying some food, without the knowledge of the brother, and keeping near the door, the food is covered up and keeping. This drama was going on. None of them know who is doing this, but it was happening. One night, by coincidence or whatever happened, both the brothers were bringing the food and they met each other. And they looked at each other. One is carrying vegetable and food grains, the other is carrying cooked food. Now this is one part of this story. Long after, village people and everything has gone, they are no more, could know about these two brothers and their love for each other. And they knew that they met at this middle point of the village. They met each other. they wanted to create a memorial in honor of these two loving brothers who loved each other. So they sat down together, the village people, they thought what to build. Somebody said, we'll build a church. All can come and pray. Others in the village said, church is only for the Christians. We are few Muslims. We want a mosque. Some said, we are few Hindus. We want a temple. So there was conflict. The conflict is, some told we'll build church, some told temple, some told, and there was no unanimous decision what to make. These brothers loved each other so much, they did not want to be known and recognized. What they did, it was in the late hours of night when everybody is asleep. But here we brothers are sitting together, we are discussing, we could bring that love and understanding among each other, what do we need? And just to take the point a little out of context, in the world, in the name of God, in the name of religion, so many wars, so much of conflict, so much of misunderstanding, so much of troubles. And however, there was a wise man who said, all right, let us not make anything, no temple, no church, no mosque, let us make a park where children come and play. If you want to pray, you can pray. So nobody can tell it is a temple, it is a church, it is. Can anybody think how we easily divide ourselves and how we all can unite ourselves? The Vedic rishis knew that ignorance is the cause of all troubles. Ignorance divides, ignorance creates conflict. Ignorance is the cause of all wars. If you read about Buddha, one day Buddha was passing through some place and then he found that there are two tiny kingdoms on the two right sides of the river, and there is, the both sides they have come together confronting each other for the river. Your state is using more part of water, both are on the two sides, and you are using, both are claiming you are using more water, you are using more water for water of the river. Thank God we are in New Zealand, nobody is to claim our river. I am from India. There is a river, its name is Indus, Sindhu. Its origin is in Kashmir and part of Punjab, and it ends in Pakistan. Another is Ganga. Its origin is in India and ends in Bangladesh. Forget about, these are three different countries. There is a river going from one state to another state. There is a river Kaveri in India. Kaveri river comes from Karnataka, passes through Tamil Nadu. There is conflict between the two states about water, river water. There is one river, Narmada, goes from Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat, and now its water